During the last storm we had, I like to know
Is this still public
what
comment
Mr.
then?
Workman.
Well, he's telling me what she's getting ready.
Okay. But Mike,
No, I like to know what it did during the last storm. Because on your on the phone screen on your website, you showed you was cutting a tree down. Where was that at?
In his yard.
I'm not gonna talk about things on my personal website. You're talking about my personal website now. You're not
Well, you
talking
made a
about
picture
public
of it.
record website.
I like to know, was
It's
it,
in his front yard.
so it wasn't really township work then? It was on your personal property? Another lie.
You're talking about something that's not township related at all.
Well, you put it on the website, guy.
He's talking to you as a friend,
You're
not a
talking
township
about
man.
different websites. You're confusing all kinds of things.
No, I
I
just
didn't
like
see,
to
I
know
didn't
how
see
you
you up
earn
here
your
in
money.
Brownsville with all the other trustees and then the workers cleaning up pine trees.
Yeah, he doesn't do shit.
He won't plow Brownsville. Snow.
Yeah, they're talking to you as friends, not as
Some
a
terrible
official.
roads.
Let me know when you're done, because then I'll start signing checks and reading them into the record.
You're gonna need one of those cards like Obama's got.
There you go.
Are we done?
Yeah, go ahead.
He's on tonight, we're gonna miss him.
That's okay.
First check is check 3111 for Blaine Dobbins. What is this for?
We've got, we've got 3 more trees, we've gotta have trim here. Jim Max, one of them right over here. We got 2 of them here.
Can you explain this, Don? We didn't talk about this at all in the meeting.
No, it's a tree that was gonna fall on my house, it's on the township right away. You wanna talk about it?
This one just wide.
That was it? That was the conversation on that? That's where the
You
decision was
you
made?
come down and look, I showed you.
3112,
My volunteer
$54.80.
it's always just mad.
Reimbursement for conference expenses.
They really followed that
Let's,
law.
let's just discuss
Check
it.
number
Let's discuss
3107.
it right now. Okay, while everyone's here, so there's no hollering about it.
It's on here too, Don.
Okay, here's a check for Blaine Dobbins for cutting a tree, okay? The township's responsible for any trees on the right of way. If they fall on a house, if they fall on a car, the township is responsible. There's a big old ash tree hanging over my house. And the last wind knocked part of my chimney loose, was on my roof, and it was a big limb. If it had come down, it took my chimney and the top story of my house down. And the last 2 winds it's been blowing, and I figured it was time to get it down. We had enough trees here in town. So I had this Blaine Dobbins, who cut trees, he come and looked at it. It was hollow. He said, if we get another good wind, he said, it's going on in your house. He said, this is something that needs to come down. So I asked Dan about it. Dan was by, he looked, Dan said, yeah. I said, take her down. Jeff was still up here. This was after the meeting the other day. Him and Gary's both here. I said, I want you guys to come down and look. I said, there's a tree down here that's going to fall on my house. I know about it. If I don't get it down and it falls on it, the township's responsible. I took my tape and measured and showed him it was on the right of way. It's probably 10 foot on the right of way off of mine. And they said, yeah. Jeff said, yeah, it needs to come down.
No, I didn't make any.
Okay, he don't make decisions. But
But
anyway.
Meetings that are personally for your house and your property, Don.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry, I didn't, okay, but anyway, it's down. It costs $500. Jim Mack has got a big pine tree right here, it's on the right of way. He said if it falls, it's gonna take the whole west side of his house, and he wants it down. Well, this Dobbins said he would take it down, but because of the power lines, he's gotta take it down piece by piece, be $700. We've got 2 of them up here on the township park that needs to come down. They're leaning over a house. We've got another one that me and Walter 20 years ago had trimmed up on First Street that's hanging over a trailer. And I mean, it's really wrapped in the wires. It's you're probably talking a $3,000 tree to get it out of there. But when we was talking, and I told you that had to come down, you said, well, and we got a bunch of them on Cooperrider Road, we could have the telephone line taken down and kind of on Cooper. I
We
said,
have to look at all of
I
them.
said, that's fine, we'll look at them. But the ones that's an emergency, that could take a house down, I say, should come down. And so, but it was on the right of way, I didn't plant it, it's been there, hard to tell how long. Same way this pine tree over here, Jim Mack didn't plant it. But, that tree worried me, and with the winds, we've had trees go over everywhere, trees that we didn't think would. And, since it was beating on my house, and I had a guy that was looking at it, I thought that was time to get it done, so I did. So if he don't want to sign a check, or he's mad about it, that's,
Donnie.
yeah.
Can we proceed with
The
the check?
electric company, the power company told me that if you've got tree limbs that are hanging close to the power lines, you have to do it. They'll take the lines down and then then you cut the tree down, but if it falls on, touches it, they will do it.
Yeah.
They'll
Do you
pay.
suppose we can put on the agenda next month? Or even-
I know, you just wanted to raise hell about something, go right ahead there,
I will
little
tell you
baby.
guys one thing, we took
I
another
was gonna
tree down.
suggest that we go drive around the entire
We took it down for
township and make a
we
note of the
took it down for
trees that.
We can.
That makes sense, yeah. It was on the right of way.
Before it
We'll
costs
probably take
more
a few
in
more
the
of
long
them
run.
down that we could take down.
Make
I'm
that what you
71 years
think,
old and I
that's
can't climb them damn trees.
what I think we should do.
And that limb, he's talking about hanging over there, I think you all know what a 24-inch bar was.
Yeah, I did.
My bar is 24 inches on that one
Check
saw.
3107, Samuel Lee Allen,
Yeah.
$302.37.
Like that down. Benji seen it.
A lot of people in town seen it. I mean,
So did he get his way again? Wait for
What?
next month?
3100,
Trees down.
$11.64, Ohio Public Employees Retirement System, report error.
and, we'll have to make a drive around pretty quick, but I'm gonna go in there and cut Jim's tree before the next wind.
Lunch.
But did he sign the check?
3113,
I doubt it.
$42 for Licking County Treasurer, Muskegon County Watershed
Yeah,
Tax
and me and Dan will
Assessment.
sign it,
That's all you need.
yeah.
Is Jeff the only one that can sign the checks?
No, just,
Yeah.
long as two of us sign it.
He needs all.
3098, Logo Products Plus for the safety jackets,
But we like to get all three,
31696.
you know, we don't wanna just put something on somebody.
Can I make a comment too? With all the arguing that always goes on, just please make sure that you are keeping the taxpayers in mind and not bickering between them.
We're not, hey,
Well, it does, I don't know, I really don't, I just want you to all remember, it's the taxpayers' money that you're using.
but,
I don't wanna discuss it, I'm making a comment, that's all I wanna say.
okay, but I'm a taxpayer too, even though I'm a trustee, I'm a
I just
taxpayer
wanna make
too.
a comment, I didn't need that discussion.
Yeah, but I just want you to know I'm a taxpayer too.
Check 3096, Newspaper Network Central Ohio, $25.08. Check 3095, Inglefield Oil Company, bulk fuel, $293.18.
That's great.
3094, $201.39, Delta Dental.
Beacon will light up now, won't it?
There's nothing to be mad at. I don't understand that issue. They said, he's mad.
3093, Pleasant Valley Limestone, $398.32. Check 3091, American Electric Power, $129.80.